Well, all of that's a long way of saying, let's talk Harry and Meghan.
For one final time, the Sussexes were on official duty. From the reaction of the school children, they were obviously still the star attraction as they made their way to their seats. But with Prince William and Kate next up the aisle, all eyes were on the Cambridges and the Sussexes. It's up to you to decide if you think this is awkward. Prince Edward took charge of the small talk as the brothers kept their eyes on their order of service. Usually the Queen would be centre of attention, but the first time we've seen the Sussexes with their relatives was always going to distract from the celebrations for her Commonwealth family. The Queen has said they are still very much part of the family. In just over 2 years, they fulfilled every aspect of royal life. Now those official duties are over. In the end, their life together had to come first.
Hi. Do you care at all? Do you read into... Are you Zabruta filming whether the brothers...
I think obviously the brothers have fallen out.
Back and to the left, back and to the left.
The brothers have fallen out. Their mother would be devastated by it. It's sad at that level, but poor old Harry, he's lost his bearings, hasn't he? He's found a greater force in life and she's got hold of him.
It has taken many over the years.
It has.
It has. Troy, are you Zabruta filming this?
Well, I love the Zabruta film, and I've seen many versions of it. In fact, I read.
I think you're the only person who said, "I love the Zabruta film."
I read a great book. No, the analysis of the Zabruta film. I read a great book by Abraham Zabruta's daughter about the whole story and what happened to that film. And
what did she think of Albo?
It was terrific. She's not a fan of Albo. not many people are.
Are you into all of this?
Oh, look, I mean, I saw the video today, and I must admit, I watched it twice because I thought, wow, there's a snub here, so let's see the snub. But I just couldn't see the snub. They arrived at an official function and they sat down. They were in a different row, a few seats away. I mean, how is that a snub? I mean, I just didn't see it.
Yeah, the Mrs. William, the lady in red, didn't even say hello to the others, and William just made a cursory...
but it's an official event. Everybody's there.
Wouldn't you think the two brothers, knowing the world's watching...
They're royals. They don't really do
but as brothers, wouldn't you think
well.
they'd, do a bit of a fist pump or something, high five?
Maybe it was a coronavirus thing, Karina.
Yeah.
Well, I would have thought that the royal family would actually be welcoming Megxit to take away attention from Prince Andrew and his involvement with Jeffrey Epstein. But what I don't understand is why anyone would not want to be a princess. The fairy tales told us all that that's what we should aspire to. So I just don't get it. I don't get this whole thing. Other than, maybe it is an effort to take the attention away from Prince Andrew. I think any kind of diversion would be very much welcomed.
I was joking about the coronavirus thing, but super producer Josh said, look at this. Stand by, here we go.
Yeah, that's coronavirus.
So he's not saying hello, he's a coronavirus.
Yeah. Maybe that's why.
Whereas the Queen, a Sheila in her 90s is shaking people's hands.
Yeah.
And Chuck said he wouldn't have, Shane Fitzsimmons ran
none of it's as engaging or exciting as maths.
Well, we haven't
got Rita here, but what about Karina? Karina,
are you all in on Married at First Sight? Because everyone has to talk maths on this show on a Tuesday night.
No, I am not. I'm loving this handshake. I think it looks pretty cool seeing the royals going around smacking their elbows. It's like a gangster handshake or something, isn't it?